President-elect Donald Trump met Tuesday with editorial staff members of the New York Times newspaper. After all, Trump began the midday meeting reiterating that the Times articles about him and his campaign were unfair. "I think I've been treated very rough," he said. Trump announced earlier Tuesday on Twitter he had cancelled the meeting with the New York Times staff members, who have often received criticism from the president-elect. "I cancelled today's meeting with the failing NY Times when the terms and conditions of the meeting were changed at the last minute. Not nice." Before the meeting was rescheduled, the New York Times reported its editorial staff members were prepared to speak with Trump mostly on the record, unlike the meeting he held Monday with television news outlets. Times spokeswoman Eileen Murphy said the news organization was not aware Trump had cancelled the meeting until it saw Trump's tweet Tuesday morning, and said, "We did not change the ground rules at all and made no attempt to." "They tried to yesterday, asking for only a private meeting and no on-the-record segment, which we refused to agree to. In the end, we concluded with them that we would go back to the original plan of a small off-the-record session with reporters and columnists." Trump will spend a second-day meeting with news organizations that he frequently sparred with during his 18-month presidential campaign. When he met Monday with well-known television news figures, he criticized their coverage of the presidential campaign and accused them of not seeing the signs of his surprising win over Democratic presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. Call to ensure press freedom. Trump's latest encounters with the media come after a group of news media advocacy organizations called on him last Wednesday to preserve long-standing traditions to ensure the press is free to inform the public of his presidential activities. In an open letter, 18 news groups asked him to maintain a pool of reporters that covers all of the president's activities and movements and to have regular briefings with the news media. "The role of the press pool is critically important to our country, whose citizens depend on and deserve to know what the president is doing," the letter said. Concerns about news media access to Trump during his presidency were raised November 15 when he departed his Trump Tower residence in New York City without his press pool for a dinner. During his campaign, it was not uncommon for Trump to hurl angry remarks at journalists or to ban news outlets from his appearances.